They say democracy gives power to the people. But what if, in giving everyone a voice, we've created a noise too loud to hear the truth? Every vote is a hope, every election a promise. And yet, every few years, that hope feels recycled. From ancient assemblies of Athens to crowded polling booths of Uttar Pradesh, to the queues outside the town halls in the US, democracy feels universal, noble, almost sacred. But is it truly the best system that we've built? Time to explore the arguments on why democracy might be the best system of governance and why it might not be. Alright, now let's look at some arguments for democracy. Number 1, a voice for all. In a democracy, the CEO and the street vendor stand on the same line, one person, one vote. That's equality being practiced, not preached. It doesn't measure worth by wealth or status, just by the simple fact that you are a human being. But do equal votes mean equal voices? When social media algorithms amplify some and silence others, when wealth can buy prime time on television, is democracy truly equal or just equally influenced, giving an illusion of a perfect democracy? Number 2, accountability through choice. Democracy allows us to change leaders without the bloodshed. America voted out Nixon after the Watergate scandal. India removed Indira Gandhi after the emergency. Power shifted not through violence but through ballots. That peaceful transition of power is democracy's quiet strength. But remember in 2020 in the US elections, ballots didn't ensure peace. When a leader refused to concede and the mob stormed the Capitol, democracy trembled in front of live television. So maybe it's not the elections that protect freedom, it's the institutions and the citizens who accept the result of an election. Number 3, checks and balances. In a democracy, no one rules without restraint. Parliaments debate, courts intervene, journalists question. It's a system built to argue with itself. From Watergate to the RTI movement, democracy may stumble, but it knows how to autocorrect its course. It's noisy, slow, even exasperating, but that tension keeps the freedom breathing. But what happens when the system stops arguing with itself? When parliaments become echo chambers, opposition is wiped off, courts bow to the power, and journalists trade truth for access. Does democracy still autocorrect itself, or just quietly protect those in charge? Moving on to the arguments against democracy. Number 1, majority does not always equal wisdom. Democracy assumes that the majority is right, but the majority once supported slavery, voted against women's right. From Hitler's rise in 1930s Germany to Brexit's emotional divide, majorities haven't always meant wisdom. It's true majority can be wrong, but the democracy isn't built on the idea that people are always right. It's built on the belief that people can learn. Every flawed decision carries a lesson. Every injustice sparks reform. The same majority that once denied the women the right to vote later demanded their equality. So perhaps democracy's wisdom lies not in its choices, but its capacity to correct them. Number 2, short-term thinking. Democracy lives in election cycles. Politicians think in 3-year bursts, so they promise instant relief instead of long-term reform. Across the world, climate policies change with every administration. In India, subsidies win more votes than schools. It's like planting flowers that bloom quickly, while the roots that we truly need are left untended. But is that the system's fault, or it's human nature to seek comfort now and not progress later? Maybe democracy isn't short-sighted. We are. Number 3, emotional manipulation. Democracy runs on feelings as much as fact. Campaigns look like festivals. Banners, promises, perfectly timed tears. Charisma beats competence. Slogans drown substance. And everywhere emotion decides destiny. So when marketing becomes more powerful than morality, are we truly voting for leaders or just buying the best ad campaign. But emotions isn't democracy's weakness, it's its heartbeat. Revolutions, freedom movements, and social reforms were all fueled by feeling before they were shaped by facts. Charisma can mislead, yes, but it can also inspire. Without emotion, politics become machinery. With it, democracy becomes human. Democracy is like a mirror. It reflects us, with all our brilliance and all our biases. It shows what we value: convenience over conviction, noise over nuance, emotion over evidence. Maybe democracy's true power lies not in perfection, but in participation. It lets us fall and rise, argue and rebuild again and again and again. It's flawed, fragile, and deeply human. But maybe that's what makes it worth defending. So, what do you think? Is democracy the best system of governance? Let me know in the comments. See you in the next video.